So what is it that you wanted to talk about? You said you had a couple of stories. Which
One story.
One story. Okay, what's the story about? Well, I'm very happy to introduce Elie Khoury. He is the president of Alwan. Thank you so much for joining us, Elie.
Pleasure, Jim.
As you can see, we're at our Commit to Print podcast series. Elie is a preeminent expert on color, and we've known each other for many years. And in the industry, Alwan has been a pioneer for color. And so I think it would be nice to hear a little bit from you as a color expert. You said you wanted to talk a little bit about Spectral? Spectral?
Yeah?
Yeah. What can you tell us, Elie?
Okay. So you said you wanted something interesting and fun at the same time.
Yes, that would be the goal.
Okay.
We want to have fun and interesting. So there you go.
So let's give it a try.
Okay.
Okay, so this is something I'm saying for the first time in my life.
No one has heard this before.
No one has heard this story before.
Awesome. Okay. All right.
This goes back to 1995.
Okay.
So I was working with Apple as an independent consultant on what Apple calls ColorSync, which is the system level color management system they built. And they asked me to help, assess and do some projects and see how it works, So I started contacting companies who are in the color management areas, and of course, at that time, Greytag, X-Rite, all other software vendors as well, including Logo, which was a German company bought by Greytag. And so the president of Logo is somebody called Stefan Bruce. So he is one of the major experts in our industry, and he received my mail and telling him, Professor Bruce, can you please send me a copy of your software, because I'm asked to implement color management and see if ColorSync works. And his mail that I will never forget was, "Dear Mr. Khoury, thank you for your request. Are you sure that you know what you're talking about?" So at that time I knew that I was dealing with somebody who knows what he is talking about, and that I had everything to learn from him, and of course from all those who at that time helped me, get my first experience in color management. So this was part one. Part two, ICC, International Color Consortium meeting.
Right.
At that time, these meetings were held with the Color Imaging Conference in Arizona. And during the meeting, Professor Stefan Bruce says, "Hey guys, we need to have spectral information in the profile." And just let me remind you, in 1998, we were all, if not learning, trying to use CIELAB. Okay, as a device-independent color space and building profiles with CIELAB, profile connection space. So CIELAB was the hype. And this guy is talking about Spectral, What is he talking about? But since it was this guy, I did not forget it, It stayed in some part of my brain. And with time, when Alwan started not only implementing color management, but developing color management solutions, I found out that actually spectral, in some cases, spectral information was very important for two reasons. One, which is that spectral data is the only physical attribute of the color. Everything else is just mathematical representation. And the second is that spectral would allow you to do things that you cannot do in the CIELAB world. And today we are actually doing solutions using spectral data.
Yeah, exactly.
Especially for spot color reproduction. You want to match spot colors on different illuminants. You need spectral. CIELAB is not good enough, right? You want to create a profile with very small number of patches. You need spectral. CIELAB is not enough. So
you were there right from the infancy.
This was my story about the guy who it was very nice, funny, and interesting relationship with him, and which at that time, made me, question CIELAB and explore Spectral. And this is how Alwan today has patents and solutions around spectral color management.
Wow. Well, thanks so much for sharing that with us, Elie. We appreciate it very much. And I'm sure all of our color gurus out there, when they see Elie's going to talk about Spectral and CIELAB, their ears are going to prick up. And so, fantastic.
So, an opportunity for me to address one more time my thanks to Professor Bruce, who now is not in our industry anymore, but he's there. He's involved in teaching and academics, and who has been an important person in my color management life.
Fantastic. Well, great. It's always great catching up with you, Elie.
Thank you.
Thanks
Thank you,
so much
Jim.
for joining us.
A pleasure.
Okay.